I'll look at that. Does that say 1611?
1614.
1611 here.
1614.
Oh, this is even. It might be 14.
No, I'm not the nigga who was sky. Pull up on your block, gonna shoot you with my Glock.
So we've come to a church that's in the middle of Lincoln, and we've been here before randomly in the dark, but this one's got a special feature. A special feature that we liked last time. We just stopped here randomly one night and just had a look around it, and it's got a nice special feature to it, which we will show you. We've come to the main doors. This is the special little feature that we thought were really cool, and it's all the things that were engraved into the walls. I came here at dark last time and I didn't record it because I didn't have no battery in my phone, but all the way around it on sides there's quite a lot of 1700 carvings, and this was a little feature that we actually liked. From different eras. Inviting. But it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Got all the way up. Like 1918. I'm gonna see if I can get a light onto it. Let's see if we can get a better view. This might be a bit easier. Old writing's just in here, and it's just pristine. It is Davington Parish Church. And that's the notice board. How many notices on it? But yeah, this is a little feature that we really liked on it. Just things that have been carved in long. Can we verify what from 1700s? No, but because it's in the middle of nowhere and some of the writing's like quite posh, it makes a bit more sense. But it's the 1700s ones that we really liked. We stood in here for ages, just random stop in the middle of the night, daft o'clock in morning. '1736, I think that says. 1773. It says 1748, I don't believe that one though. 1868.
Parish Church is dedicated to Saints James and John and was built on a hill looking over the village. The east wall of the church was rebuilt in 1330. The church was restored in 1867. The church seats 200 people. The village had small chapel of ease, but then was taken down in 1698. This chapel was reappointed in Shelford Priory in Nottinghamshire.
Something's been making its nest here.
That's it. That's all the information about it.
That's the information.
Know about how the arch was made.
Yeah, you'll have to. We'll try and link something at the bottom for you to go and have a look at.
If you want to know, the arch was made.
Yeah, it tells you a bit more information.
1333, maybe. I don't know.
It's got just different dates everywhere. That's the thing is, these ones that get me, these ones, because they actually look a bit more. It's really carved in.
The ones on the other side are best because they look raised.
Yeah, well, that's been proper carved in, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And that one there as well, that's 1733 or something. Probably seen some of these over again, but this one just.
I'm glad it's still like.
Yeah, this one just took us, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just had the lights on, you can see it.
Like, well, they're not raised, but they're really
Deep, aren't they?
Like, it looks like one of them, you know, them stamps, wax stamps.
Yeah.
Looks like one of them.
Yeah, we've never quite really seen anything like it. We're all edging in. So yeah, we had to make a little stop, and I thought this time I'll make a video on it. so you can actually see.
This was way before we even started doing it.
Yeah, this was quite a while before we started doing majority of abandoned buildings. We did little ones, but not like we do. There was like a graveyard. It looks like they still might bury some people here, just not as many, because of where it is maybe. And while we're here, we might as well have a look at some graves here, because I think these ones are quite old. They were 1700 carved into the stonework. Might be 1700 graves somewhere. Rather than 1800s.
No, it's not like a very late date. I've never seen one like that. I don't remember seeing them on my real last time either.
Well, really dark. Let's see if we can have a look through windows.
Very pretty.
Windows need a clean.
Could do with the dust in there
Yeah. There's a little birdhouse on it. Is it stone or is it wood? It's actually wood. Lasted quite well. I bet we can find one from 1700s in here. The church looks like from the outside. And you think that won't be near because it's got no date on it. Does look very old. Most of them are 1800s, aren't they? Yeah. It's weathered well.
You can make out something from the outside, but I don't think you can make a date out. I can see 33 and that's about it, but I think that's the age.
Yeah, age 33. 1867. So it was 1330 this church was built.
So,
Restored in
that means there's a
1800s.
grave from 1330.
So less than likely. I think they used to use a lot of wood to mark out. Wood and burns.
Called like Digging Up Britain or something.
Right.
And on it, they were in London and they unearthed like 800 bodies or something somewhere in London. And it shows you the different types of like, you know, like coffins these, like some were wood, so they were floating on this water, and the other ones were like that, you know, because they're left.
Yeah. It is. Money spoke, money still speaks.
Oh God, yeah.
Church quite standard build. Not too much decoration. Nice crosses there, I suppose, either side, but not loads of decoration. It's quite a standard looking build. Restored in the 1800s. So, wonder which bit they restored. I'm gonna guess they're probably the side bits. Maybe. But the front bit would obviously have been there originally. Still looking for... When? 1977. Ah, we're gonna find one. We're gonna find... Yeah, we're gonna find a 1700s grave in here. Oh. I don't know, you know. Because most of them started out as the big towers.
Yeah,
with nothing on it.
And you can see it.
Yeah, you can see certain bits of it.
Yeah.
The brick difference.
Yeah, that's what
Which
I
makes me wonder if that were added on in the 1800s, just a little bit aside.
Yes, it was. It tells all about that on the other website, but I didn't think it'd be really interesting.
Most of them are. Most churches, like the one where we live, would have started out as a tower like that, then generally it would have gone across, and then generally in 1800s started to put these side walls on. That's good, isn't it? It's engraved in 1852, isn't it? Yeah.
1884, 1854.
Thing I learned, every time I find a 1700s grave, they look like that. But that's small. Normally not got much writing on them. So it makes me wonder if these are part of it. But that looks like it would have been a skull and crossbones. Skull and crossbones.
Why did these put skull and crossbones?
I don't actually know. I want to look up into it. Or someone could tell us in comments. It's 1802, that one. No. I was looking at these. Does it look promising? Did look promising. Can't read it though. What did it say?
The earliest skull and crossbones featured a crude skull with femurs crossed, and the fashion of a skull and crossbones carved into headstone depended on the quality of the craftsmanship of the local stonemason.
So basically, if you could do it, you were a legend. Can't read this. That looks promising as well.
Years ago.
Ah. These ones up here look old, don't they? Yeah, maybe to put this, because the road wouldn't have been. Obviously, when it ran, this probably would have been like a stone road kind of thing going through. So these are probably 1700s graves. I'm saying probably. I'm not saying it likely because this is what the most look like.
1835.
1835. And yet that one looks quite old. So is that one, but that's probably an 1800s one. Nice that sunset is over there. With cars flying past here. See suspicion, these ones that we can't really read, probably 1700. It's like a 17 there, look. I think that's one, yeah, 17 something. Definitely a 17 something. Some of them are dime. But I've got a sneaky suspicion that these ones, maybe some of these, 1700s, early 1800s. So this is the war grave here. I'll zoom in for you. H. Sheffings, leading seaman, HMS Vimy, 22nd November 1941, age 45. And then his wife, Elizabeth Sheffings, died on 1st of January 1985 at the age of 82. All that time without him. Also, Edith Sheffings died 9th of April 2008. Blimey. Yeah, that's this church done. Some nice little feature. St James and St John's Church. It's quite a nice little church out in just the middle of nowhere. I'm taking it as a 1700s graves that we were walking through. What we found? Conkers, chestnuts, whichever one it is. I'll put this in the same video as that. Pulled up at another church. Believe it or not, it is 7 o'clock and it's dark out. But look at this. This has got all engravings as well. 1700, 1777, 78, 1717 level. Just think, if these are right, all these people are gone that engraved into it.
16.
I'm looking at that. Does that say 1611?
1614.
1611 here.
1614.
Oh, this is even.
75.
It might be 14. Right. That's old, isn't it?
The little things that people.
40. This is awesome. This is better than the other one.
1697.
Oh yeah. I don't know, something it just takes me, it makes me, it's just like looking back at history, isn't it?
1722.
I wonder if this had a chair on it then, you know, because there's nothing at the bottom. Like
Probably had a bench on the
benches on either side. There's nothing on the bottom of them, is there?
Is that like that?
Yeah. The Incorporated Church Building Society granted £25 AD 1911 towards repairing this church upon condition that all the sittings are for the free use of the parishioners to the law, according to the law. It's a big door, isn't it?
I can't be saying 'cause it moves.
Nothing outside of these ones, is it? Like people like in graves inside and raped outside. Yeah, it's definitely locked.
1670.
Some 1600 ones.
1750.
You still need a light for this one.
1950. I'm really impressed with that.
The 1600 ones. There's a few of them and all. Definitely worth some photos, aren't they? You just don't know where to look, there's it all over. 1611, that gets me. Right, so 1611, is that the earliest one we find yet?
What?
Si-
16?
1611, yeah.
Yeah.
That's mad though, isn't it? Oh, HP, 1632. That's had some sort of that in there. The thing is though, because it don't get weathered, so obviously the roof and everything, they don't get weathered, so they just stay naturally preserved. Like a gravestone, it gets weathered, don't it? And nothing's hitting this really, it's just dry all the time, so it will literally remain like that for a long time to come, especially with how deep it is. So deep, and you could tell that, like, the writing wise of how they've writ things. That's crazy. You got photos of it, oh yeah? Like the wall in general. They always get your 1984. Cost £455 to have a wedding here.
Plus, like, reading of a band's marriage certificate, it's £489.
All in all.
I don't know. Then if you want a certificate for your band, it's £14. Heating on, 40 quid.
They've got to charge you 40 quid for eating.
An organist is £60.
£8 if you want it
£80
recording.
If you want it recording. Choir is the same.
Bell ringers, 120 notes.
Service of blessing, £206 to £381. Search to administer up to 1 hour, including one copy certificate, 30 quid.
And who said that money is the root of all evil?
Right, so let's see how much it all that would be. So that would be what?
You can see where some old engravings are, but have just worn down.
489, 489. And let's say you want.
If you want the full works, it is £1,214.
Yes, that includes your heating for your.
Yeah, I know, that's what has got me more than anything. Like, yeah, whatever, bell ringers, yeah. We'll charge you 40 note for eating.
Yeah, but look, right, service of cremation, right, travel 45p per mile.
Oh dear.
Burial of cremated remains, £162. So you even have to pay after you're dead. So what's the point in dying?
Yeah, look, well, this one was quite a cool one to be fair. We just wanted to show you inside of here. I'll see if I can get an outside one. But as you can see, it is very dark. So we'll see what I can do. Yeah, this is from the outside. You can't see the spire very well. That's how dark it's getting. But it all lit up when we walked in there. And I don't think there's much to look round edges because it's so dark. You can have a look round if you want.
It's scary. It is.
It's because it's so dark round edges. We come to another one. It seems like these Lincoln ones in the countryside have a lot of engravings in. We're just going to do a couple of quick ones, but I am planning to come back to some of these spots to come and see some more in daylight. We're just kind of stopping as we're going in any random church we find. A lot of 1700 ones here. It's quite cool.
1759.
That's 1600s.
Got a photo of that.
1671 it looks like.
1660.
Oh, I've got some 1600 ones on.
Something.
Not far away from 5 in London and Plague. But yeah, just another little cool one. It's really dark out there, and it is lit on. This one is the most secluded one we've been to yet. But I'll keep it on the cords, I walk around it, but whether I use it in video or not is a different story. This is a really tall one. It's really tall. We'll probably leave it there. So thank you for watching it. That's a button, like I said before. Subscribe, follow our Instagram at mash.tv. We might find another one. We'll have to see. We'll keep you in tune, but if not, then this will be the outro. Like, comment, subscribe, follow our mashed up Instagram in the description below. That looks like an alarm system if you ask me. Looks like a little water meter. And thanks for watching, see you later.